masigabong palakpakan ang World War II veterans, post-war veterans, men and women in uniform. Masigabong palakpakan po to the commission officers and non-commissioned officers who are here. You are the vanguard of our nation. Ang tunay na kabataan na pag-asa ng bayan ay ang kabataan kontra droga at terorismo. Bigyan natin ng masigabong palakpakan ang kabataan na tunay na pag-asa ng bayan. Ako po'y nagagalak. And when I received a call from Police Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel Ronquillo, that I am invited to be a guest speaker in this very special event. I am deeply honored, sir, for inviting me here. And isang mapayapang at mainit na pagbati mula sa angkan ng mga veterano sa ikalawang digmaang pandaigdig. A mighty round of applause for Araw ng Kagitingan, for without the World War II veterans, there will never be a Republic of the Philippines. To our Regional Director, represented by our Regional Community Affairs Development Unit, Police Colonel Narciso Bayugo, sir, wala ba kayong mga kamay dyan? Gamay naman lang minuto, manulit na tayo. The City Director of Davao City Police Office, Police Colonel Alberto Panya Lucas, to the Deputy Director for Administration, Police Lieutenant Colonel Ariel B. Alcala, sirs, to the Deputy Director of Core Operations, Police Lieutenant Colonel Erineo Cabornay, to the Regional President of KKDAT, ito ang sinabi mo kanina, tunay na kabataan kontra droga at terorismo, Mr. Roberto Zamora Jr., sir, to the head of PSSCC, Police Colonel Angel Sumagaysay, sir. And I would like to acknowledge, of course, our Regional Operations Officer of the Veterans Federation of the Philippines, sons and daughters, Banji Pascual, a World War II descendant, and our Action Officer of the Veterans Office, who is the prime responsible in the approval of the city ordinance to upgrade the war veterans, to give an incentives. Agnes Kaharian Dacono, Action Officer ng ating Davao OSCA Veterans, a World War II descendant. We have been together for 25 years in serving the World War II veteran. Nung maupo po ako dito sa Sanggunian, isang staff ng our counselor, and he was in charge of the Veterans Affairs, Counselor Leo Avila, 2,555 in 2001 ang ating World War II veteran. Ngayon, 5 to 10 nandito. And our eldest, 99 years old, Commander Gamutan. 99 years old. Ang youngest, 94, si Sir Simon. Andyan si Makabenta, World War II veteran, and World War II veteran Malyari, 96, 97 years old. Pugong-pugong lang kay 100 years old na amoy madawat 100,000. Gikan sa Malacanang o gikan sa Nakbayan sa Davao o basing mag-ipon pa si Colonel Lumas mamuhatag sa inyo pag-uabot ng 100,000, 100 years old. But your services to the Filipino people will never be forgotten. And now you are here sitting in front of the young people, na kabataan, ang tunay na pag-asa ng bayan. Nakikita nila ngayon ang inyong tunay ng pagkabeterano sa ikalawang digmaang pandaigdig. Araw ng Kagitingan, a day of valor, but when it was declared 80 years ago, ang nakita ko noon ang sabi ng tatay ko, oh, by the way, I am a son of a World War II veteran, Korean War veteran, Vietnam War veteran, and a PC retiree who was assigned in 431st PC Zone. In 1960s, dito na po kami. And we do acknowledge the great contribution of our World War II veteran. Ang nakalagay po doon, the fall of Bataan. Ang sabi ng ating Death March survivor, Simplicio Babaw, Colonel Zacarias, Morales, and also Dean Sotero Palabiam. Nawala po sila at the age of 100 years old. Bakit fall of Bataan? Then pinalitan. Hanggang during the time of Gloria Arroyo, pinalitan na ng Araw ng Kagitingan. Let's give a mighty hand of applause for Araw ng Kagitingan. Ang ating tema, magkagitingan ng mga veterano, inspirasyon sa nagkakaisang Pilipino. Nagkakaisang Pilipino during the time of the World War II. That's why you were able to defend our nation. And that's why we are here in Davao City, the great city of the entire Philippines. Davao City, headed by our Mayor, Sara Duterte. Pasalamatan natin ng City Government of Davao. Pasalamatan po natin ng Vice Mayor Baste Duterte. Siya ang nag-approve nung ating panukala, nung ating request letter that the veterans, post-war veteran, will receive a death benefit assistance of 20,000 pesos. Pero ang sabi ko naman, bawal ang mamatay. 20,000 pesos noon ang World War II lang. Nakita namin parang kakunti na, and that our post-war veterans, under the record of the Philippine Veterans Bank and the Philippine Veterans Affairs Office, almost 1,000 ang ating post-war veterans. So, we requested na i-augment yan at may bibigay po sa war veteran, post-war veterans. Yung post-war veterans po natin, sila po ay mga post commander, si Mario Interosa, Philippine Marines. And ito po yung tatlo po, si Arsenal, then si Habonita, and also with Reales, they are Philippine Army, post-war veteran. They fought not just only for our country, they fought for the community and for the family. And that's why our family is still here because of the support of our World War II veterans. The men and women in uniform and the post-war veteran. With my snappy salute to you, sirs. From the bottom of my heart, masaya po kami na nandyan po ang World War II veteran. Our commemoration today of two historic events of the last war become after the passing of the years. Less a commemoration of victory or defeat in battle, but an affirmation. It is an affirmation of triumph of the human spirit over the agonies of war. Bataan and Corridor, we celebrate these two as one because we have come to symbolize for us this transcendent spirit which draws no distinction between friends and foe of yesteryears. Here, everyone comes as a friend among us in honor to pay homage to all our war heroes and fought the battle. You are our war heroes. You fought the battle. You are, yun nga sinabi ni Colonel Lupas, you are the greatest soldier. Give me 10 Filipino soldiers and I will conquer the world. Palapakan natin ng ating mga sundalo sa ikalawang digmaan ng Panday-Day. 10 Filipino soldiers, veterans, he will conquer the world. Upat mo, you will conquer one country. Upat lang mo. But you, in our heart, it is written in our heart, you've done a great job for our nation. We honor our unsung heroes. Allow me to borrow the passage of our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Today we honor our unsung heroes and living veterans whose sacrifice became a bedrock of our strong determination to uphold our most cherished liberties. May this awareness resound among us as we strive to become worthy heirs to the nation that they fought and bled for us. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte said, "The Filipino soldiers stood up and proud in the defense of our motherland. Right at the start, our soldiers knew that their mission was to hold and delay the advance of the invaders, hoping that fresh reinforcement would arrive in time to disengage them from the fierce onslaught of the enemy. They held on for 5 months of relentless aerial, naval, and land attacks, thus upsetting Japan's timetable. Toward the Southwest Pacific was among the most significant and historic battles of the Second World War. We should imagine that there would now be much greater respect for the rights of self-determination and independence of sovereign people. Take note of the very word, independence of sovereign people and nation. Yet in so many parts of the world, freedom today has to be defended in exactly the same way that was defended by a World War II veteran for 80 years ago. In some of the world continues to hang suspended amidst the dangerous division. Take note of the very word, dangerous division, which war has always sprung. We can see what is happening now in Europe because of their division, the division between the powerful and the weak, the rich and the poor, and those who are developed and less developed. And we all weaken before the sight of so much opportunity and reserve to realize mankind's greatest moment on earth being turned instead towards the perpetuation of crisis. In knowing, therefore, of what price we have defended and preserved our freedom, and what progress we have made towards cooperation, but our nation has been persevering, followers of heartbreaks of war. But we can hardly be insensible by the perils of a world that still has to find a sense of common security and tranquility. Nor can we be insensitive to perhaps the greatest challenge of all, that of closing the great gap between rich and the poor nations, which constitutes the principal realm of danger in our time. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Dabaweños, we are not just tenants in this land. This land, our beloved Philippines. We are not transients here. We are not just passing by. We are here in this land to stay. Ito ay ating inang bayan, Bayang Pilipinas. Can you give a round of applause for the Philippines, the Republic of the Philippines, which the patriotic young men of Bataan and Corregidor fought so hard to defend our country. Sa manlulubig, di ka pasisiil ang mamatay ng dahil sa iyo. My friend, fellow descendants of the World War II, our task now with the successor generation is to develop the habits of thoughts, of action, to reinvigorate, to reactivate, and mobilize to achieve our national goals. Ambition natin 2040. You research ambition natin 2040 of the PCOO of our Malacanang. Finally, we can never taste the blessing of peace and freedom and truly appreciate the human value or dignity unless we recall the severities of war which our war veterans went through. Let us make this day, every day for that matter, a day of dedication so that we may not only honor the sacrifices of our living veterans and the unsung heroes, but also to assure the younger Filipinos, to assure the KKDAT after us brighter future than what ours has been. I am deeply honored for having me here. I treasure this memorable occasion, sir. In humility, I am thankful to our City Director, Colonel Alberto Lucas, sir, for your invitation.
Secretary General World War II Veterans Descendants, in grateful recognition and sincere appreciation of his benevolence in gracing the 80th anniversary of the National Day of Remembrance on the Day of Valor on April 8, 2022 as guest of honor and speaker. Signed, Benjamin H. Silo Jr., Police Brigadier General, Regional Director.